Today I'll be showing you this insane MR2 weapon that can and will carry you to endgame, the Furis. On paper, this weapon is MR fodder, but what if I told you you could naturally unlock its potential? And I mean just through natural progression. First, let me introduce you to the mod, Winds of Purity. This mod gives the Furis a 20% lifesteal, which scales with the damage done to the enemy. It also gives the Furis the Purity effect, which not only deals a guaranteed 1000 corrosive damage in a 25 meter radius, but recovers 25% of your max health, and yep, there's more, you gain an additional 25 health for 30 seconds. This mod alone is a health tank's wet dream, and I'm looking at you, Naros, Nidus, Chroma. If you're interested in using the Furis for Start Sharp, this is the build I recommend. Feel free to swap mods around as you like. I like Seeker for more punch through, but you could really change around anything you want. This isn't a fixed build. Swap things around to suit your playstyle. I'm using level 90 non-steel path enemies to showcase this build. As you can see, it doesn't kill the quickest, but it will definitely help recover your health very quickly. Now let me show you how you could turn the regular Furis from this to this, and they say it's fodder. After unlocking Steel Path, you can unlock Incarnons from Caballero on the Zeraman. These are my go-to evolutions. For evolution 2, I chose Stormburst for up to 120% more multi-shot. For evolution 3, I chose Extended Volley to increase the base magazine by 25, and for evolution 4, I chose Elemental Balance for increased status chance of 28. As for the builds, this is the budget Steel Path build. It doesn't require any galvanized mods or rivens, and honestly you can get by just using secondary Merciless. Even though, as you will see later, I highly recommend using Cascadia Flare. This will get you by until you can build up your mods and arcanes. In terms of DPS, this is only a fraction of what the Furis can do, although it shreds to level 200 Steel Path enemies very easily. The goal is to kill enemies with the heat procs. As you can see, you can achieve over 5000 heat damage per tick. That's where this next build comes in. This is my non-riven build, and it uses Cascadia Flare to rack up crazy heat damage. What Cascadia Flare does is it adds 12% damage for 10 seconds on each heat proc for up to 480% more damage. This allows your heat procs to reach up to 1 million easy. As you can see in the footage, you'd be able to hit 200,000, 600,000, no problem. I also want you to keep in mind that you're also not receiving the 120% additional multi-shot from Stormburst. Speaking of Stormburst, I recommend using a companion. I personally like to go with a Predacite, not only to spread status effects, but to also nuke the area with fire procs. Here's a quick example of what I mean. I realized while editing that the Predacite didn't have any electric damage, but you can still see just how powerful this synergy is even without the extra multi-shot. Here's my Riven build in case you were wondering. It has 2.8 punch through, 96% status chance, and 240% more damage. I also realized that Hornet Strike was a bit redundant, so I changed it out for Pistol Elementalist. That's basically it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you got something out of it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And at the end, I left a little highlight of me fighting the Archon with the Furis, so feel free to watch that. Thank you.